What if I told you that the biggest obstacle between Utes and English fluency isn't a lack of money, a lack of time, or even the lack of a teacher? It is actually a myth that has been holding you back for years. The myth is that you need someone else to give you the language. While thousands of people are stuck in expensive, crowded classrooms waiting for a miracle, others are becoming fluent from their bedrooms, using nothing but their phones and a plan. Today, I am going to show you how to stop being a passive student and start being a powerful learner. If you are tired of feeling dependent and stuck, pay attention, because we are about to rewrite the rules of your English journey right now. Lesson 1. Stop waiting and start owning. The first step is the most powerful mindset shift you will ever make. You must take 100% responsibility for your progress. Most people do not actually struggle with English. They struggle with waiting. They wait for the perfect course, the best teacher, or a magical moment when they will suddenly feel ready. But here is the cold truth that no academy will tell you. No teacher can be fluent for you. Think of a teacher like a mountain guide. They can point to the path and show you the map, but they cannot hike the mountain for you. Learning English is exactly like going to the gym. A trainer can show you the exercises, but if you do not lift the weights yourself, your muscles will never grow. From today, stop saying that you will start when you find a class. Instead, tell yourself that you are the owner of your success and the architect of your own fluency. Lesson 2. Build your English sanctuary. You do not need to buy an expensive plane ticket to London or New York to learn English. You can create an English world right where you are. Think about how children learn their first language. They do not study grammar rules for years or memorize lists of abstract verbs. They simply exist within the language every single day. They hear it, they see it, and eventually they use it. To create your own environment, you should start by making small but radical changes. Change your phone and social media settings to English immediately. This forces your brain to stop avoiding the language and start navigating it as a tool. Surround yourself with audio by listening to podcasts or videos while you cook, walk, or clean. Even if you only understand a small fraction at first, your brain is busy decoding the rhythm and the music of the language. Start noticing the world in English and try to label your actions as you do them. When you live in English, you naturally learn English. Lesson 3. Your voice is your best partner. The biggest excuse people use is that they have no one to practice with. But you are actually your own best practice partner. When you speak alone, there is no judgment, no fear of embarrassment, and no pressure to be perfect. It is the safest place to fail and the fastest place to grow. Start by narrating your life out loud as if you were the main character in a movie. Describe your plans for the day, how you feel, or even what you are eating. If you forget a specific word, do not stop. Describe the concept instead. This builds the muscle memory of speaking and trains your brain to find alternative ways to express ideas. Fluency is not about using academic words. It is about clarity and flow. Speak slowly and record yourself on your phone to listen back later. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but that discomfort is the sound of your brain expanding. Lesson 4. Smart vocabulary over memorization. Many learners make the mistake of memorizing long lists of rare words they will never use. They try to learn 50 words a day and end up forgetting 49 of them by the next morning. This happens because the brain is designed to delete information that it does not find useful. The secret to long-term memory is smart vocabulary usage. Do not aim for a massive quantity of words. aim for a high quality of usage. Focus on 5 to 10 words that you can actually use in a sentence today. If you work in an office, learn office words. If you love cooking, learn the verbs used in the kitchen. Simple English is powerful English, and it is much better to use 500 words perfectly than to know 5,000 words that you are afraid to speak. Stop learning to remember and start learning to act. Lesson 5. The shadowing technique. If you want to sound natural and confident, you must train your ears and your mouth together using the shadowing technique. This is the method used by polyglots to master new accents rapidly. The process is simple. You listen to a native speaker and repeat exactly what they say almost at the same time, just like a shadow follows a person. You should not just repeat the words. You must mimic the emotion, the pauses, the stress, and the melody of the voice. If the speaker sounds excited, you must sound excited. This trains the muscles in your mouth to move in ways your native language does not require. Language enters through the ears and leaves through the mouth. If you do not train your ears to hear the subtle details, your mouth will never be able to produce them correctly. Lesson 6. The law of consistency. Motivation is like a spark that starts the fire, but it is not what keeps the fire burning through the night. Discipline is the wood that keeps your progress alive. You do not need to study for 5 hours on a Saturday once a week. It is much more effective to practice for 20 minutes every single day without fail. Consistency is significantly more powerful than raw talent. On days when you feel tired, busy, or bored, you must do something small to keep the momentum going. Read one short paragraph, watch one 3-minute clip, or speak 3 sentences out loud. The moment you break the chain, you lose your flow, and starting again becomes twice as difficult. Fluency is built in the quiet, boring moments when no one is watching, and you choose to practice anyway. Lesson 7. The identity of a speaker. The final and most important step is your internal belief. You must stop identifying as a student who is trying and start identifying as an English speaker who is improving. If you keep telling yourself that English is too hard or that you are bad at languages, your brain will find evidence to prove you right. But if you tell yourself that you are becoming more fluent every day, your confidence will naturally rise. Every fluent speaker you admire started exactly where you are right now. They felt nervous, they made ridiculous mistakes, and they felt frustrated. The only thing that separates them from those who quit is that they stayed in the game. Trust the process, be patient with your growth, and celebrate your small wins. Learning English without a teacher is not just a goal, it is a transformation of who you are. If this video gave you the tools you need to finally take control of your learning, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Share this with one person who is still waiting for a teacher so they can finally start their own journey. Your path to fluency begins the moment you decide to take the first step. I will see you in the next video.